The fallacy of immaterial fulfillment. There is an endless array of content and production around how to become someone or something, how to become richer, smarter, more attractive, greater than you already are, how to be this, how to be that, how this person became who they are, why you should wake up at 5 a.m., why you shouldn't, why this, why that, how-tos and guides that make us feel like simplicity is a far-reaching concept, that living a good life can be boiled down to a formulaic archetype of mindset and material. An idea sold to us that our purpose in this life is to achieve our dreams, our ideals, that the earthly satisfaction that achieving them will give to us will fill the well in our hearts that we all seem to have. We scavenge the corners of the world to fill up our souls with unspirited definitions of purpose. What if our purpose is not to achieve some wildly expansive dream life where we break away from the bonds of the matrix and create an environment of worldly celebration, but that the matter we look for, after all, is immaterial? What if our purpose is simply to strip back to the root of every moment, to the root of who we are, and find that in all of the moments of joy there is an intangible feeling, a very real feeling of love. That which is immaterial making all that is material come to life. What if our purpose is not to become, but to be, and through being we will inevitably become? It is not a far-reaching concept or an idea that I created, but as I dream about the life I see myself living, I can be anything or anyone. I can live on a mountain off-grid and frolic through the forests. I can live in a beautiful home and have a farm and write books and live on the Upper West Side of Manhattan. I can be a backpacker traveling to learn stories and tell them in new ways. I can see myself living many lives, many dreams. They're all different, but they're all very much the same too. I've had trouble pinning down the definitiveness of my dreams because it feels to me that the details hardly matter. It's always the feeling of peace and ease and love, creative expansion and flow. But do I not have all of that now? Am I not abundant with opportunities to feel what I imagine myself to feel in an elemental world of material differences? It seems in every book or guide or how-to that complicates the simplicity of it all that there is an underlying basis of shifting our mindset from survival and lack and suffering to that of abundance and light. But the shift will not happen by following steps or writing lists or attempting to emulate a wheel that has been created and recreated time and time again. The shift will happen in deep presence, where you realize that all you have now is all that you need, and somewhere in time it was all that you wanted. We all seem to live in forgetfulness of the looming promise of life's impermanence. Yet at the end of the well we wish to fill in our hearts is a looming sense of timeless urgency. Are we running out of time? Should we be somewhere else at this stage of life? What's left to do? What's next to accomplish? An urgency that we humanly attempt to fill with more material things and more material dreams of material things. And suddenly you're sitting around the dinner table at Thanksgiving, your loved ones alive with beating hearts next to you, and you cannot be still enough to be present. Your mind is centered upon escape, always thinking about what you want and thinking that what you want is found in a moment outside of this one, that the feeling you wish to feel lives in a far-off land with bigness and greatness or ideas of bigness and greatness. Is it not the most big and beautiful and expansive thing that you are a simple creature who simply wants to feel love and receive blessings of kindness from other creatures who are just like you and from the great big enigmatic divinity that is above? Is it not the most big or beautiful or expansive thing that you have an endless capacity of love and kindness and empathy, and that you have the power and the ability to leave people feeling better than you found them, and that you can extend that same grace to yourself? Without that, what is left? The material, the ephemeral accomplishments and accolades and momentous moments which will fade to dust, that which is embodied with the looming promise of life's impermanence. What do we know more closely is not impermanent. Love. I still feel the love of my grandmother. 8 months after her passing, I can still hear her voice call me honey and feel the squeeze of her hand. I have a lifetime of love in my heart from a lifetime spent with her, even after her lifetime has left her. We love that which is no longer here. We love that which we hold in fond memory. We love that which we have yet to know but yearn to experience. Love transpires time and space, but when it is held in the present time and space, like at holiday dinners or rising occasions, it is our responsibility as the simple creatures that we are to hold it with wholeness. It's not a mindset shift, and it's not a how-to. It is not a guide or a book or a blog post. We have made the nagging habit of making sense out of everything. We think that our research, our study, our abstract analysis makes us bigger, greater, brighter, while it just moves us farther away from the greatest power that we have, which is the presence to feel. What if it's far more simple than we make it? What if our purpose is not to grow into becoming, but to strip back into simply being, that the closer we get to that which lives beyond worlds and space and time, the closer we feel to this world, these people, this life. Why else are you here? There is no becoming. There's only realizing that which you already are, that which you always have been, and that which exists beyond measure and beyond material. To not buy into the fallacy of immaterial fulfillment, but to live in a state of grace for all of the spaces you are able to fill, and all that is fulfilled by your big, bright, expansive, great presence.